Hi, Andrew and Marco from Elders Real Estate here, and welcome to a special edition video about how to buy and sell property in the same market. In this video here, we'll break down the process of how to sell property and also what to expect when looking to re-enter the market. So if you've never sold a property before, we'd like to break down the process for you, starting with who to choose and how to choose an agent to represent your home. Marco?
Well, Andrew, first impressions are very important. I'd want my agent to be a great speaker, form a great connection with buyers, and answer any queries or questions I have for them.
100%. A lot of agents, they don't focus on what they can do with buyers or to what extent they can take care of buyers essentially. So buyers are a backbone of what we do. The more we can take care of buyers, effectively the better result for your home.
Sellers, remember, the agent in charge will be the one representing you for the sale of your home. You'll want someone with character, honesty, integrity, and someone who's going to get the job done for you.
Yeah, definitely. The next thing that we'd like to speak about is how to prepare your home when going for sale. Now, whether it's private treaty or auction, the same steps are necessary to get you on the market. Usually we discuss decluttering the property, so that includes depersonalizing or just decluttering in general, including garden beds, cobwebs, windows, doors, any paint, any fixtures that need a little bit of cleaning up. Marco, what are your thoughts? What's essential in terms of cleaning to get your property on the market?
Less is more. Less is more. If the property has been tenanted and it's empty, property styling is the way to go.
Yeah.
It gives the buyer a real sense of home when they walk through the front door.
That's it. It has an excellent emotional pull on buyers. When you can set a sense of the space and also the furniture and how they can lay the property out, buyers can really relate, and that does translate into stronger sale prices. So let's talk about lead to list time. Once all the cleaning and decluttering is done, you'd like to engage a solicitor or conveyancer to draft up a contract of sale for you. Now, once that contract is drafted, we can start prepping marketing materials and discussing time to get you on the market.
Owners, the next thing to consider is the method of sale. Do I want to sell my property at auction, private treaty, or off market? Andrew, what are the advantages of an auction in this market?
Definitely, an auction is a set time frame to achieve a sale. So here at Elders, commonly we run a 3-week campaign which consists of 3 open homes and the auction directly following the 3rd open home. Now, what are the benefits? We can create competition within buyers, so buyers know when the property will be offered for sale, and as I was mentioning earlier, that buyer care that we can give to buyers throughout that 3-week campaign, we can make sure we nurture them so on auction day they're ready to make their best bid. Now, when it comes to private treaty, there are a few advantages as well. Marco, what's the advantage of a private treaty campaign?
Well, buyers will know there are auctions every weekend. There aren't as many private treaty campaigns.
That's it, yeah.
Buyers come in, they feel more relaxed with a private treaty.
I'll also add, Marco, there are a few other additional benefits to private treaty sales, one of which is control over the timeline as well. Now, some private treaty sales may happen in a week, some might happen in 5 weeks, but as agents, it's up to us to identify and negotiate the best offer, which can sometimes be done over a little bit longer time frame. Now, that brings us to our next one, off market. So who would benefit from an off-market campaign, Marco?
An off-market sale would really benefit someone whose situation means that they don't want people coming through their property. Perhaps they're nervous due to COVID reasons, perhaps they want a quick sale. Perhaps they've got an agent who's in touch with dozens of people who would be right for their property without the need of online marketing.
Yeah, definitely. Being in the area for the last 30 plus years, we've met quite a few buyers who've also already bought or are looking in the market for their 2nd or 3rd property, and we definitely are in touch with qualified buyers for your home.
Now that we've discussed our method of sale, what are my next options?
Let's look at what happens after the sale. So we still haven't sold yet, but let's consider what will happen so we can best equip ourselves. The first option would be to lease. So essentially, after you sell, you can find an appropriate property for your family around the area and then pay a nominal fee per week to live there until you find your next home. The other option would be a delayed settlement.
Correct. When drafting a contract of sale, you can tell your conveyancer what kind of completion date you're after. Buy yourself enough time to buy a new property once you sell. Andrew? We had a property at 14 Valparaiso Avenue. What can you tell me about that property?
Yeah, definitely. The owner consulted us, usually with an issue, the issue that they wanted to sell their family home to downsize. Now, what we did is we made sure that their next steps were as easy for them as possible. So when drafting the contract to sell, we recommended a 12-week settlement. This would allow for them a time frame after the sale to find their next home, which they did. Marco just assisted in signing contracts, so congratulations, Sue. But we can do the same thing for you as well. So essentially, after the sale, which was an auction, the owner had 12 weeks from that date to find their next property and then line up the settlements for their purchase.
While we're on the topic of 14 Valparaiso Avenue, let's run through the stats. We had 17 bidders, 32 bids made, and a sale price of $1,089,000. Wow.
Yeah, what a result. I think it's a testament again to that buyer care that we could offer throughout that campaign. Through the campaign, the feedback wasn't coming quite at that price, but we reinstilled value in the suburb, provided comparable sales, and were able to get a great result for our owner. This is a testament to some of the other results we've achieved lately as well. We had one at 57 Ballandella Road, a 1,012 square metre block, R2 zoned, sold for $1,340,000 at auction. And our colleagues Nick and Matt also had some great auctions recently, all selling in the $1 million as well.
Is auction still the way to go, Andrew?
Yeah, definitely. Auctions still seeming like the way to go, but we have to be mindful to what the market's doing. To make a comment on the market, the buyer activity has slowed down, but the results in terms of price are staying quite buoyant, if not the same. So when there are certain properties or certain buyers that come through and make awesome offers, we'll definitely put them for your consideration. Marco, we just had a recent property at 8 Master Street where this happened. You just want to go into some detail?
Correct, Andrew. The auction was scheduled for tomorrow. However, we received an offer that the owner just couldn't refuse.
That's it. So when we're looking at the campaign, majority of the feedback was coming at around that 1.15 to 1.18 mark. Now when you do receive an outlier who's seeing value above that, we did give that option to the owner, to which they couldn't refuse, and it was an outstanding price of 1.2 million.
Congratulations on the sale.
Although there's some amazing results, what does this mean for you? Effectively, it means that your property is worth the most in this current market right now. It's all about speed right now. If you're looking to sell, buying right now is also a good idea. So what do you have to focus on, Marco? You have to get your finance ready. You have to start looking at properties that you're interested in buying, establish what area you'd like to get into, and also develop contacts in that market so they can keep you updated with how it's shifting.
Consult your local agent. Walk into Elders Toongabbie. Ask us what to do as a buyer. Ask us questions that you might need answered, and we're happy to help.
That's it. We're more than happy to invite you to our auctions and open homes so you can get a feel of how other vendors are presenting their properties and also how we function as well.
Buyers and sellers, in summary, there's no perfect time to buy or sell. Nobody has a crystal ball.
That's right, guys. There's no crystal ball, so what we encourage you to do is do your homework, act fast, get your finance approved, know the local market where you want to move, and contact your agent to ensure you get the best results on both sides of the deal. Thanks for watching today. My name is Andrew.
My name's Marco.
And we'll see you next time.